Hey loves, Kim here, and I'm back with another video. So if this is your first time on the channel, I just want to say welcome and thank you so much for watching. And if you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button and be sure to click that bell. That way you never miss an upload from me. And if you're an OG that's been here for a minute, thank you so much for coming back. So we are here with part 4 of the Building Magnolia Promenade build series here in The Sims 4, and we're currently working on our flower shop. So I really love how this came out. It's super duper cute, and I just wanted to explode on this whole entire little shop with flowers and greenery and just all of the things that make you feel good inside. So yeah, here we are. The floral shop is located on the back side of the building. So when you first arrive, you arrive on the opposite side, and it's the middle shop in between our beauty salon which we did in the last part, and then the shop next door, which is going to be a art studio if I'm not mistaken, which will be on the opposite side. So yeah, how are you guys doing today? I am doing great. I really am loving this build series. Feel free to give me a thumbs up down below if you are enjoying it too. And also, I'm always open to you guys' suggestions. If there's anything in particular you would like to see me build, drop it down in the comments below. I am so excited every time I get to read you guys' comments. So please feel free to leave me some down below. But yeah, back to the build. At this point, I am just picking out all of the objects that I want to use. I use a lot of things from the Get to Work pack, because if you wanted to make this into a retail lot, I felt like those things were just right for this type of build. I'm also using some items from Seasons and the Romantic Garden Stuff pack, and what else? Just a lot of different objects. Just a lot of different objects floating around, but I would say those are like some of the main packs for sure. In this floral shop, I wanted to make sure that there was a place for your register, a little showroom if you will with all of the flowers, and then also a crafting station for your floral arrangement. So we definitely put that in. That item came with Seasons if I'm not mistaken, and then there's also a sink in the corner. I don't know why exactly you would need a sink, but I would imagine that if you're dealing with plants and flowers all day, you're gonna have to water them at some point. So that's what my reasoning was for putting a sink in. But yeah, here is the floral crafting station here, and I felt like that chocolate brown went very well with our counter and the corner area with our sink. Now I spent a lot of time decorating this place only to have to switch it up towards the end. Reason being is, of course, I went to play test it and my Sims could not even enter the building because I had things in the way, or I sized them down, and for some reason the game was picking up on how big the object was originally. So I do switch some things around, but I can say that one of my favorite parts of this is where those flowers are on that kind of, I guess it's called a lattice. I don't know. Please don't come for me if I'm messing up the technical terms, but it's on that little wooden structure. I definitely love those flowers there, and I adore all the cute little roses, like the single roses. If your Sim was going out on a first date with another Sim, they can come to the floral shop and pick up a rose and give it to their date, and I think it's just a sweet gesture. And I think a place like this would be really great for storytelling, especially if you have Sims that are getting married, or even Sims who may be mourning the loss of someone. I just feel like there's so many different reasons to get flowers. Like if you're in a hospital and you're sick, people bring you flowers, or you know, any sort of holiday like a birthday or Mother's Day, Father's Day, some sort of anniversary. So I just feel like this is a cute little shop for your Sims to pick out something for that special someone. So right now we are putting in these flower boxes that came with one of the outdoor packs. Actually, I think that one came with Get Famous, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I had to move those from where they were because my Sim couldn't access the crafting station. They couldn't go to the sink. They couldn't even go to the register. So I do have to shift some things around, but now everything works and it functions. I play tested, so don't worry. But yeah, I'm just picking out some pictures and just some decorative items just to make it feel a bit more floral in here, a bit more on theme, if you will. If you're wondering why I use those black refrigerators over here by well, underneath the sunflower picture, in the floral shops that I've seen, sometimes they do have items to be stored in a refrigerator to keep them fresh, to keep them from wilting. I'm sure if you've been to really any grocery store with a floral section, they do have certain flowers in refrigerators. So yeah, that was my reasoning for those, but I do end up taking 2 of those out and I left one because obviously for space. And I'm just adding in some rugs here and there and just shifting around our flowers. I really love those bunches of flowers over here on our display table. The taller ones came with cats and dogs, and I think the shorter ones, if I'm not mistaken, came with base game. I could be wrong about that. And I'm adding in this curtain here that I think is a base game. I'm pretty sure that one is base game. This place doesn't really need a curtain. I just felt like I needed to put some sort of window dressing over there. So that's why I popped that around. And I'm adding in these hanging lights that came with the Get to Work pack. For some reason, I just really like them. And that green color is just speaking to me. So I felt like I had to use them. Now here is a clock that I never used before. It actually came with the Strangerville pack, and I liked it because it had the little landscaping, and I thought that was just a little quirky piece to put in, and I really love what it does for the place. And as you can see, I have moved outside and I'm going to work on our outdoor display. Now I just wish I had a little bit more space, but I did what I could with the space that I had, and I'm taking some potted plants and I'm just scattering them around, just kind of making a display, making the place look a little bit more attractive from the outside. And I came across these little hanging succulents that came with the movie hangout stuff pack, and I had to pop those in real quick. I really love that one. So yeah, now we're working on our display, and I changed the swatch to kind of like this orangey terracotta color, and I'm also putting in some single potted plants from base game just to tie it all together. And I'm not exactly sure what the little flowers on the wooden pieces with the wheel, but I always like it, so I just popped it in real quick. But yeah, I would say my favorite part of this floral shop is just all of the colors. Like, it just feels like a really happy family of colors, and I don't know, just seeing from the bright yellows to the vibrant blues to the delicate pinks, like, it makes me happy. Like, this little shop genuinely makes me smile, and hopefully it does the same for you. I was going through some wall signage just to kind of get some branding in, but I really didn't feel like anything fit. I would say the closest to it was like the club seals, which is what I'm using here. So I didn't use like any wall signage per se, but I do use the little flower looking banner, and it has that vibrant yellow that I love. So I just felt like it worked perfectly in this place. Now I've decided that those flower boxes were a little bit too much, so I'm taking a couple of them away and I'm adding in some shelving. And what I'm going to do is take some of those potted plants, size them down a little bit more, and place them on the shelves. I just feel like that would be something cute to have on display. Some, I guess, like some starter plants, if you will, just something that you can pick up and go with So yeah, those flowers, they were on the display shelf in the middle, well, the display table in the middle. I sized them down and I'm going to fit them to the shelves. But yeah, pretty much this is how everything turns out. I think I pretty much wrapped this up after I put everything on the shelf. So yeah, pretty much I have rambled on enough. This was a short video, but I hope you all still enjoyed it. And yeah, please consider subscribing if you have not done so already. It helps me and the channel out a whole lot, and we're so close to 600 subscribers. I value each and one of you all taking out the time to watch this video, so just thank you, thank you, thank you. And be sure you have post notifications on, that way you never miss an upload. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. It helps me and the channel out a lot. And if you like, feel free to follow me on my social medias, which are all linked down in the comment box below. This is not available on the gallery as of yet, but when it is available on the gallery, my origin ID is Simply-Nisey. In the meanwhile, feel free to pop over there and see some other things that I have created. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.